cop involved in the Smith Fields case is now reinstated. If you remember, this detective failed to investigate. Let's put up the pictures of Lawrence Smith Fields, 23, and Brenda Lee Rawls, 53. All right, keep the pictures up. The detective who failed to investigate the deaths of Lauren Smith Fields and Brenda Lee Rawls is now expected to be reinstated after an independent arbitrator has called for his administrative leave to be reversed. Keep the picture up. Both women died December 12th, 2021 in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The death of Rawls has received much less publicity, but it bears similarities to Smith Fields. Rawls, like Smith Fields, was also found dead in her apartment, and also like Smith Fields, Rawls' death was reported by a man who woke up to find her unresponsive. Okay? Smith Fields' cause of death was determined to be acute intoxication due to the combined effects of fentanyl and other drugs and alcohol, and the manner to be accidental. According to the Associated Press, an independent arbitrator has determined the city of Bridgeport should remove a police officer from administrative leave. It comes months after the mayor ordered the two detectives to be suspended amid allegations of insensitivity in their handling of separate cases, which Lauren Smith Fields and Brenda Lee Rawls were found dead in their apartments. They botched the investigation. The mayor says, damn it, I know what you did. You did not take this case seriously enough to actually investigate. So you got to go. Mayor makes the right call. In each of the two cases, the family said police did not notify them of the women's death in a timely manner. The arbitrator said he was not convinced the police department could justify placing Detective Angel Llanos on leave. The officers' union also filed a grievance concerning Detective Kevin Cronin being placed on leave. Let's put up Cronin. Okay. The mayor did not mention race when he announced the suspensions. He assured back in January the city's official Office of Internal Affairs will conduct a full and fair investigation. Now, let me bring up something that's literally the elephant in the room here, okay? You mean to tell me that the mayor of a city cannot fire a cop? Wait a minute. The mayor can fire basically anybody in what's called a strong form of mayorship. An executive mayor can fire virtually anybody, but he can't fire the police. It's clear that these black women did not receive the investigation that warranted a citizen being killed. These families did not obtain the justice they should have. Not only did the mayor agree, but many others agreed. But all of a sudden, this arbitrator has more power than the mayor. An arbitrator who nobody elected, nobody placed a vote in that individual. But this person can override the executive leadership of the elected mayor. This is why people don't like politics. How in the hell does the authority, the governing authority, make the right decision, dear brother? The governing authority makes the right decision, and then somebody who has no governing authority overturn it.
And I have a sick feeling that if these two victims had been white instead of African American, there would be no question those police officers are gone for not investigating white girls being murdered.
That's
and there's
right.
no question that an arbitrator would have upheld the police officers being gone. But because the victims are African American,
that's right.
Even though the mayor does the right thing, well, the police union says, well, wait a second, the police officers were just whatever, it took them a while. Bridgeport has a lot of problems. I know their mayor is trying to change that, but this is not gonna help the reputation not only of Bridgeport, but also the entire state of Connecticut.
Yeah, and I wanna say this to the mayor. Ignore the arbitrator. Ignore him. Tell them to take you to court, okay? And if a judge orders that you reinstate, file an appeal. That's what you have to do. They won't see that coming. They won't see that coming. And yes, it will cost some money, but you stand up for the people. You did the right thing, Mayor, and the people backed you for doing it. The people that did not, the union that did not, the other police officers that did not, you did not get elected by them. Don't forget who brought you to the party, all right? The citizens of that community.